It's tears.
Especially because, you know, the one, like, the Paradox is Flutter Mane, you know, like,
Yes.
a mane of hair. So you would expect it to be its hair, but no. Which is the funny thing, I seem to remember Miss Trevis, it's tears, but Miss Magius actually is, I believe, its hair.
No.
What was Miss Magius a material then?
The material is based on the first form.
So the later forms don't actually
have a unique material, no.
Yeah.
No, they do not.
Why, like,
You got a Seedot stem out of a Nuzleaf.
Come
There's Seedot. From there.
See how
So
many...
Miss
I'll see how many, like...
Miss Magius would drop the Miss Trevis tears.
Damn it. Awesome.
Monkey.
I'll hold all of you, okay, if I have like 12 of the Seedot material, I'm going to leave. Don't know how many that one needs. Seedot 17. Close enough. Unless they're real big assholes and that one needs like 8 to...
It's 4-piece.
Okay, we're good then.
According to that one website that I use, which could be inaccurate, but they're usually pretty good. So this other website I used for material lists, because not a lot of people had those listed, made it with my tears. Oh, that works. Cool. I can deal with that. Nice. What the dog doing?
What's the dog doing?
You want me to just grab that audio? We keep saying okie dokie, but some people say okie doggy. Because the argument for the pronunciation is it's pheasantipity, monkey dory, so it wouldn't be okie dokie, it would be okie doggy.
Yes, and it's and I believe its a name in Japanese is basically good dog.
Okie doggy. I keep saying dogie because one other guy did doggy, and that's just...
I feel like I remember the... We're gonna move on with the plot now. I feel like I remember a trailer or something saying, like... Ohidori or something, but I really don't remember. I actually don't know if they did name them in, like, a presentation. I have to go check again. I should probably start trying to flip-flop between the two to piss people off.
Because the English names are a play on...
Yes. And also the other thing, if we're doing that, they have to fudge the spelling of monkey to get Monkey Dory to work.
Because it's a play on, like, okie dokie,
Yeah.
hunky dory, and then pheasantipity is serendipity.
And I think their names in Japanese were, it was like good, or basically translate, if you translate them like hyper literally to, it was like good dog, intelligence, a monkey, and lucky pheasant.
Good old pheasantipity.
But, like I said, that is if you, I believe, translate them super literally, there is, I believe, Japanese puns in all of those, but I would like to remind anyone who complains about American names at some point that in Generation 1, Jolteon is thunder.
You keep going on about this.
It's not just the English word thunder. They also, in Generation 1, Zapdos, now these two might be flipped around, is thunders. They're basically the fucking same.
Flareon is Booster.
Good old Booster. Booster, Thunder, and Showers.
Yeah.
That's their Japanese names. So I don't want to hear any complaints about English names. the part of the reason for that is because it's just the, English word. It's basically the idea is in, like, a Japanese context that they wouldn't, like, see English a lot, so that's why they just use the names. Though, I guess, because they started actually thinking...
That kid is eating that ice cream through that mask.
Everyone here is eating a shit through the mask.
No! For the most part, no, what, candy apple person, that makes sense. That kid is...
There, if you pay attention to the NPCs walking around a bunch of people...
It's like that cracker video that was a meme. Where a kid had a Spider-Man mask on and had like crackers and we're like... Kid couldn't figure out...
Cool. Because like just looking around at the NPCs, I remember there being some other NPC that was holding something.
That kid's kind of eating the candy apple with a mask on.
Exactly.
It's just like I didn't notice that one.
Experience power. Encounter grass. Encounter normal. So those are pretty meta. Yeah. That kid has a mask and is actually... Where did the one kid walk off to?
By the stand.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they were selling the same ones.
Yeah.
Wait, what did those say, Alola? Yeah, Alola Blue. Melon, shaved ice, strawberry, lemon, grape, and then Alola. Oh, it's obviously Alola because it's obviously supposed to be a hint to something sun and moon oriented. This is how the fucking internet works.
People are still riding that connected to Kalos Copium train.
Yes, and I hate it. And I hate that everyone's still doing that. Because we're now at the point of revisionist history of because of people's problems with Sword and Shield in this game. They're like, Kalos was actually kind of cool. Isn't it just unfair how short-chained Kalos got?
We can go down this, topic again, because I've brought this up a couple of times, but I will always repeat it. Everyone bitched and whined back in the day that X and Y were so bad because, they're so incomplete. There's so much inconsistent nonsense. Yeah, there's the one chat echo. One kid ran off further, but because he'd go do the mochi game at the top of it. Anyway, it was like, X and Y are so bad. It's like there's so much incomplete. These incompetent morons left so much on the cutting room floor. Every generation, the first two versions were always notorious for doing that.
Yeah, so, but now that we have this game as an example, people are like, X and Y was so unfairly treated.
My point was more about the fact that in X and Y, all that incomplete stuff is no different than the incomplete stuff in...
Yeah, so it's no different than the incomplete stuff in the other games. What direction did the kid
He's
go?
right there.
Where?
Turn. Keep turning. Turn. There you go. Mochi.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta make some mochi with some moon rabbits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking about Okami. One of my
So
favorites.
now whenever I see that, I have a stupid eye twitch because I think about all the terrible One Piece theories.
Kara's gonna join the crew any day now.
No.
But Carrot is the Buddha and also the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland.
I
which
know
awakens the One Piece.
I know it is not the case because Oda does not have the time to do this. But all the shit in Egghead really does feel like Oda had a checklist of all the terrible fan theories and has basically been, just one by one, actively debunking them. What button was the button that drops it off?
It gives you the prompt when you get close to it. Yeah, just mash A. You put them up.
Damn it, no. Damn it, I still need 2 more.
Greedy Pokemon has appeared. A greedy...
And then when like you get close,
It's R to scream at them.
but it's really close to ending. So, and then I do love that they just start running away. Like nope, 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 nope.
My whole point, X and Y,
You know,
like every other Pokemon game. I will be that guy a lot of the Pokemon games. People, because of the third version, normally adding and fixing some stuff, people often forget. Like, you know, here's a good example that is one of those mind-fucking blown things. Especially because we're so far removed from this. Regardless of how you feel about the Battle Frontier in Emerald, that's an Emerald thing. That's not in Ruby and Sapphire.
yeah.
That was added in Emerald. The Battle Frontier is... The Battle Frontier in Emerald is super loved, but that wasn't in Ruby and Sapphire. And then we have Diamond and Pearl as fucking god-awful Pokédex.
Yes.
Gay Flamin' Ronald over here has a fire team with a Steelix.
Oh, but you see, his team is actually hilarious because it's fire in the sense of Driftblim is a hot air balloon. Low Pony is obviously referencing like Playboy and the sexual hot because we were totally fucking referenced that in an E-rated children's video game. And then Steelix references smelting. This is the type of argument people literally use.
I've seen this.
This is like the fucking dumb-ass
You
argument people
need some green.
It's that I can't hold anymore.
Yeah.
You actually do have
a
limit on what you can hold, so... See?
Yeah. Couple of reds. Green to finish those off. Scream at him!
Damn it. Damn it. I see you assholes.
"28 seconds left."
Come on. There's a green.
3, 2, yep, you lose.
New record.
What's funny, I think you got under her score, so you're actually going to get some interesting dialogue unlike I did.
I saved before this, right?
I think.
God damn, I don't know if I want to reset because I actually lost. I actually didn't notice that like it can only literally hold a certain. Huh. Yeah, you still get the experience charm.
I think you saved. If you want to reset and try to beat her.
I don't know what the last time I saved was, so I want to know how much I don't want to know how much I would have to redo.
Didn't you... You ought to have at least saved when you got the knockoff.
Yeah, I know I saved when I got that. So, like... It just says, would you like to save? Is there any way to, like, check the last time I...
No.
God damn it.
Not that game.
Motherfucker.
Well, even then, it would have been a time code, and it would have to calculate the time.
Yes.
It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you agree with the point I was trying to make where most Pokemon games are actually quite rough until the third version gets released, because the initial versions of each generation usually contain something that's problematic and stupid? But I feel like a lot of people basically had tons of nostalgia for different third versions where they forgot that the original versions in a generation were actually overall pretty bad. Like I said, Emerald added the Battle Frontier, and Platinum actually fixed the Pokedex for Gen 4. So I do think it's a bit disingenuous to act like the remakes are a problem, or other things are a problem, or even X and Y are a problem, when most generations did this. The third version would generally always fix the most random and stupid nonsense, but I feel like we all collectively forgot the original versions in each generation were admittedly kind of bad, where most people that have nostalgia for a generation generally only have nostalgia for the third version, which I do think is hilarious and proves my point, because it feels like everyone collectively forgot how Pokemon did this over and over and over again. So I would love to know how many of you agree with that point. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you'll come back someday. See you later.